Toy Squad on Monday night. Here we go. I don't know. I thought I'd do that because that picture of Jesus behind Brian really inspired me before the show tonight. So figured I had to stir it up that way. Behold the glory of the Toy Squad.
We're here.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Hanging out, as always.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I am. Yes, indeed. I'm going to start the show by complaining about something because I opened something right before the show, and I picked up this. Maybe I'll full screen myself for this one here. So I picked up this Marvel Legends Namorita figure. Pretty cool, awesome design, but I can't even move the goddamn figure. Like I have one of her arms moving, and that's it so far. The rest, I'm like too scared. I'm like, why do they do that? That's annoying. Hey, famine, what's going on?
What's going on, boys?
I was just complaining about my new Marvel Legend figure that I got that I can't move like at all.
So you have to heat that up, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to heat it up, but like I've never actually purchased a Legend that was like completely locked, like solid. It's that Namorita figure from was it New Warriors or whatever. I love the design, like great design, like, and you can't really see it on camera, but she's got all these awesome little like white tattoos and shit on her face and her arms and stuff like that, kind of like the classifieds have the really nice tattoos.
Tattoos on her face and her arm, kind of like Eddie.
Yes, exactly like that. He reminds me of bikini-clad blue women.
He does.
Remind you of Namorita?
I remind you. Your spitting image of Namorita, Eddie. Spitting image.
I don't have the same poop factory she does.
Oh no, that's what I said before the show. I was like, you know where Rogue's ass went? Right there. That's where Rogue's ass went.
My bullock.
Oh my god. There's like people doing like memorials to Rogue's ass on Instagram right now.
If you go back, it's that one episode and that one scene. That's it. It's just one time her booty looks like that. It's like when they did Space Jam and Lola, they took away her, they put her in a sports bra instead of a fucking Victoria's Secret push-up bra, and everybody lost their mind. It's a cartoon bunny.
I know, but calm down. There's a couple other episodes, but it's always when somebody throws Rogue over their shoulder, like Apocalypse or something, and then her ass seems to like inflate. Yep. Maybe for safety, if she falls off his shoulder, like the ass will save her.
Let's be gentlemen here. I don't know if y'all have ever been fooling around with your partner, your significant other, the lady you paid for when you were in Vegas, whatever. Their butt tends to look different when they're bent over than it does when they're standing upright. That's all people got to remember.
Good point. Very good point.
Dudes too, like Wenzilla. The cake on that guy when he bends over to pick up a toy off the floor. I gotta go in the other room sometimes. I'm just saying.
He might not admit to knowing us now that you've said that, Famine. He'll just be like, "What?" Lord of Thane. I think he was here first. I'm gonna send out a search party for Bjorn, but I don't know, maybe YouTube likes to bounce people's comments like up and down, but Bjorn's here.
Hey, there he is.
Dude, I was about to call the police because I was so worried that you weren't you're fucking missing, dude.
I was running late because I was trying to package up a couple of things for people, and I got 2 huge packages today. Work was busy, so
nice. Task Force Figures and Games is here. What's going on, brother? Hey. Nebulous Nexus is here. That's awesome. Oh, there's Pirates of the Galaxy. You can catch his show Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel. Getting pretty good. That rolls out now that I've been talking about everybody else's shows for a few weeks now. This kind of rolls out. Who else is here? Oh, Bjorn's here. I already got him. Defying Outer Rim Station is here. Right on.
So Lord of Thane and Pirates, their show together on Wednesdays. Can't forget that.
I forgot to mention Lord of Thane was on that show too. I apologize.
Jesus, Murphy.
Fuck. Now he's gonna hate me. He's gonna talk shit about me next week.
You can never leave Lord Thane out ever.
No, he's one of our top tier Patreon. He just got his package or World Builders bonus thing, and I think everybody else did too. I don't know. I didn't get notification, but I definitely sent him out. So
the lights started going off. You know what happened?
yeah. Well, we'll see. And then Dom just got his super big package that I sent him today. So there's only like enough room for 2 heads in that one. So that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. I think I reused the box he sent me. So, but what are we talking about? I got a slideshow set up here. Eddie, do you want to get right into it? How excited are you about this new vehicle you got this week?
I am in love.
All right. Well,
As
talk about it.
always, with anything classified, I'm completely head over heels in love with
Oh,
it.
dude, I hear you. But yeah, this thing, holy shit.
Bro, the price point was amazing. Because you deduct 20 something dollars for clutch. You deduct that and you what, 70 something bucks for that vehicle? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's be
I
honest.
love the helmet too. The helmet has the World War II like shark face on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
That thing is freaking nut. Whoop, there you are.
Oh, here, I'll full screen you.
Awesome.
You got the money shot.
That
is
awesome.
Cool.
Awesome, man.
No, that's not a money shot. That's paint on there. That's not the other thing.
This guy's here.
The other thing you use on action figures,
dude. One
That's
of the
a
best
nice shotgun.
One of the best, most. This is straight out of the package. No heating up, since we were talking about that earlier. No heating up, no nothing. Like very nice. I like it.
Yeah, you gotta love a figure that can kick its own ass.
Twice, double, everything. He's awesome.
Man, that's my favorite Joe vehicle right there, man.
We'll
the vamp?
Bring it into shot.
Yeah, the vamp.
Bring it into shot.
Here, well, there we go.
There she blows.
Trouble bubble, baby.
Gammon loves that trouble bubble.
I mean, I love the trouble bubble. It's amazing. That was a great price point too.
I just always thought it was a weird vehicle, like a bad choice of vehicle. Like you're going into combat and the only thing protecting you is a gigantic glass dome that people can shoot through. Well, because it's G.I. Joe, they don't shoot at them, they shoot near them.
Well, the lasers bounce off that glass.
I thought it was literally, I thought it was like a bubble, like one of those force field bubbles, right? I didn't think it was glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you think about it that way. Or it could be bulletproof glass.
That was like little kid mentality, right? Like, because I only watched so much G.I. Joes. I was more into like Ronin Warriors, Sailor Moon. Absolutely, unashamedly, Sailor Moon is a great cartoon. I was watching those types of shows. I didn't get to watch G.I. Joe as much, so I only watched here and there. But anytime I saw something with like glass, I always assumed because they were super, advanced tech and high tech military, and Cobra was this like big evil corporation / I didn't know when I was a kid. I thought they were a company, like a military company. So I thought they had laser bubbles and all this other shit. So who knows?
That's actually not a bad.
Yeah, the vamp for me is they had a in the original G.I. Joe comic book. There was a storyline where they captured Cobra Commander. It was like early, like I think before like issue 20 or something like that. And so Cobra Commander was in like the passenger seat, and I think Roadblock and Clutch were in the vamp, and they were like trying to get him out of there so they could keep him captured before the Cobra forces came back and got him out. Anyway, it was just a badass thing for me. Them riding around in the vamp, awesome.
No, that's what Lord of Thane was saying. That basically I had to pay to get you. No, you don't have to pay me, Lord of Thane. That's just a bonus on top.
This thing is super detailed, though. It really is. The dashboard looks beautiful. They did really good.
And you can strip that down, so if you really wanted to, you can strip the lights and everything off it to make it look more like the original vamp, or no?
Oh yeah,
like in the top, the bar lights and stuff.
All of them come right off.
That's okay, nice.
So do they make a brown one now and a black one?
Oh, they will.
They should. Sure. We need the Stinger for sure.
And you know what else we're gonna get too? We're gonna get the Tiger Force one too.
Oh yes.
I bet you we get I bet you we get Tiger Force next, and they'll put like Lifeline or something with it. like Tiger Force Lifeline.
I have half a mind of taking one of these and giving it to Roadblock since we never got a Ma Dukes.
Isn't the Walmart repackage coming with that big gun for him?
That 60th anniversary soldier guy, he's bringing a Ma Dukes, but it's Sen. So it's not even gonna. Yeah, I know.
Spray paint.
That's what I'm thinking.
No doubt.
We don't need any more roadblocks. That's for sure. We don't need any more roadblocks.
Oh, I use that. I bought the Cobra Island roadblock, but I call him heavy duty. Yeah, he looks way more like heavy duty than he looks like roadblock. He's got the big freaking beard and like all that shit. So I just use him as a different character, and he's got that fancy GI Joe shirt. But I'm actually this next line that's coming out is like there's a lot of like killer figures. That Techno Viper
in the middle.
I love that Techno Viper.
Oh, dude, the Techno Viper looks so sick. I'm like, yeah, like this whole line. Like, and even I'm definitely grabbing that Airborne and what's his name, Recondo there.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm probably gonna get most of this wave. The only ones I don't like are those weird ones in the front that are like scuba divers or just regular soldiers. You know what I mean? Like for the price point, like they're supposed to be a deluxe figure, and I get they come with a couple extra machine guns. But like I could do without the rain poncho and stuff. Like I'm, like
think like a world builder though. Imagine if we got packs like that for Star Wars, like we used to again. To me, you're getting an extra soldier. You've got how many different heads and helmets and swappable options. Excuse me, you're getting all these extra pieces of kit that you could rotate between your characters. To me, that's just an army builder pack. Like that's what I'd be going for if I was world building with G.I. Joes. I'd be going after those army building kits with those extra soldiers.
Well, that's what they should have done with Grunt.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what's funny?
I'm excited for Big Boa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I don't know. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, stop.
I was just going to say, I think that Airborne and Recondo, I think they actually came out in the same wave originally, way back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but I mean, like,
I don't, but that might be.
I think that's cool how I think they came out in the same wave, like way back in the day, and it's kind of cool that they're coming out in the same wave now.
Yeah, I got to say though, Fabian, that's some forward thinking, making that thing that scrolls all of the shows. So now I don't have to say it anymore.
I got you.
I don't know. Famin's on top of it, man. But like this whole way, there's that Techno Viper. But this would be cool if you were like a 1/12th like world builder or whatever, and you wanted like a squad of like badass fucking trooper dudes. These guys decked out with like regular machine guns and maybe some extra shoulder pads and stuff would kick ass. Like, but you got to have the tech, man. You got to keep the wheels on the Vamp, or I guess not the Vamp, the wheels on the Hiss tank. I don't know why they would go around fixing their enemies' vehicles, but not sure. But this one here, this is the Vamp again with that. They're totally gonna redo that trailer in GI Joe colors. What was that thing? What was it? The MMB or something? What was the original one called that was for GI Joe that you could totally, the MB something? Someone in the chat's got to know, man. Where's all the GI Joe guys at?
Dang, I can't remember.
They're on that other show waiting for you to show up for 12 inches.
For 12-inch GI Joes.
Yeah, it's the mobile missile. Is it the mobile missile command?
Yeah,
totally. That's totally what it is. But yeah, no, there's so much. Like, they have totally set up like this line to just be like repaint city. Like, if for some reason they can't afford or don't want to do tooling for the next like 2-3 years, they're probably set. Like, look at all the how many times did the Vamp get released in the original series? Plus, if they want to do, they can do some like fun school throwbacks or do that. I always liked the Action Force SAS one, the one that was in black and yellow or black and gold. You ever seen that one from the original line? It's a cool, it's an Action Force Jeep, but it's done up in like awesome colors. And then there's like a medic version that's like red and white or whatever. That's why I think they'd, they just hit.
I hope we get the Sears one. You remember the Sears 2-pack? It was Vamp and Ram Cycle, but it was for the Dreadnoks. And it was like a teal color.
Yeah, totally. You know what? Those my buddy had
That would be sick.
had that set for sale at the last toy show I was at, and it was like $600 for the set, dude. I was like, "What?"
Sears exclusive, man.
Yeah, dude. But it wasn't it only Sears Canada, like the Hiss tank.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you're completely correct.
And then there's a black version of the Mobat that was a Sears Canada exclusive too. So like right near the end of the line, they started to like repaint them and clearing them out in Canada. I guess Canadian kids were still all about the real American hero.
We're gonna get a Night Force one. We're gonna get
I forgot about Night Force. Yeah, totally forgot about Night Force.
We're gonna get so many of them.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? No, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, I think going forward with the show, I'm just gonna pick a couple companies and we're gonna like start talking about them and being nice or not nice or whatever the hell we want to talk about on the show. But yeah, we'll do the what you gots at the end like every other toy show does. That's what we'll do. See, we're all like, yeah, we went through this at rehearsal today before the show, but I kind of forgot some things. So
we're becoming more organized.
Yeah, maybe less stoned.
Nah, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
You know me well, Eddie. You know me well. But okay, so love them or hate them, I think we're gonna have a mixed reaction with this first company that I picked. But we're gonna talk about Super 7. So there's a lot of people that are on either side of the fence. I know where Eddie's going. He's already starting to hide back there. He's like, "Fuck, what are you doing to me, man?" But arguably, they kind of like burst out. They did a decent job on that vintage line of He-Man figures they did. Like, if you were a He-Man collector, like, fuck, man, these like look exactly like the cartoons. I've got a few of them kicking around, and then as soon as they announced Origins, I was like, I am not buying a single one of these Super 7 figures. But I think when Mattel took the brand back, I think they canceled like all the other figures that were going to be like it, because all of a sudden the Super 7 line just completely stopped. And I know a lot of people look for the Nightweaver from that series to complete their vintage collection because they never did a Nightweaver or whatever. But then they like go into other stuff too. Like me and Eddie talked a bit about Super 7 before. And this is cool. I want these for my Marvel Legends setup, just to have them like chilling at the police station, like just like, yeah, dude, they're fucking awesome, dude. I like this is so for me. This is like MTV, like 1990s nostalgia. Like this is like they hit the nail right on the fucking head with these ones. Like I bet you these sells like super well. It's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what. Like I find with even with all my friends in my circle, it doesn't matter what you listen to, whether it's metal or grunge or punk or whatever. Like everybody likes the Beastie Boys. It doesn't matter what else you listen to.
Yeah,
just seemed right. That was like a common. Yo,
I don't know anybody across across music groups or whatever, friend groups or whatnot, that has anything negative to say about the Beastie Boys. That was like the one rap group out of the 90s. Hip hop. Nah, they're rap. They're not hip hop. They were rap.
Yeah.
One rap group out of the early 90s that nobody, I mean, even to what they used to make until they had to stop, or they've dialed it back since they lost a member, but no one ever had anything bad to say about their music.
No.
Oh, no. They were always, and it was always about a good time, or just like, not doing your fucking homework.
They were punk rap. Rap.
Yeah, their earlier albums, I threw a few like just balls to the walls, like punk tunes. But to answer your question here, yes, Lord of Thane, they are releasing these in 5 POA 3.75. And I think they're doing
they're out.
They're already out, and I think they're doing the intergalactic set too, where they're in the orange jumpsuits, which is really cool. But I totally want to get a set of Beastie Boys for my Marvel Legends setup, just to have like, because I got a police station set up, so they can just be sitting around the desk, like drinking coffee, eating donuts, that kind of shit.
You gotta have Biggie. You gotta have Biggie and Pac then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, if you're doing New York Marvel Legends, you got Biggie.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're doing West Coast Avengers, you get your Tupac.
West Coast, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. But I do have to say, I think I'm jumping on the Eddie train here. This Conan looks like fucking balls. Like, I don't like the look of this at all. It's like, how do you go from like, go ahead, Eddie. I'll let you do your thing first. You could get the scissors out.
I'm gonna touch upon the Beastie Boys too before we
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
Well,
So
I'll go back to the Beastie Boys for you. Look at this.
they almost Super 7 almost had me back with the ODB. I almost got him. I was like, okay, they're doing something that I could relate to. Nobody's gonna, nobody's gonna notice that I have a Super 7 in my collection. No one will notice. The Biggie was a big deal. The Pac looks good. I think he was announced a while back.
Yeah.
And now with these guys, they might actually get me to buy Super 7 again.
Dude,
These guys.
They look great. I love it. Like, it's obviously a little more, it's not realistic. It's more like animated style. But
Right.
yeah, no, they're great. Yeah, and
MF Doom. I do want the MF Doom, by the way, Red Canal.
yeah, I just saw that down there. What do you think of the Beastie Boys, Brian? Do you hate rap?
Oh, I love the Beastie Boys, man.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I even bought one of their instrumental albums.
Oh, did you really?
Right.
Yeah.
That's hardcore, man. You probably like the Beastie Boys more than I do. And I love the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I love them. They was right. They were right as I was, I guess, in my late teen years or maybe mid-teen years or something. No, yeah, because I remember listening to them in junior high or whatever like that. So, yeah.
They've been around since what, like 83 or 84?
Yeah, I know the late 80s for sure, but
yeah,
remember everybody had that one album or the tape or whatever, and it was the Jet, License to Ill. You know?
Oh yeah,
everybody had that tape, CD, whatever. You know,
tape.
One of my all-time favorite songs are on that tape.
They were active. Are you ready for this? They were active from 79.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep. Punk music, baby, punk.
Oh yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. And then it was Ad Rock who ended up dying later on there, but that's fucking sucked. But what do you do, man? Well, on another negative note, Bjorn had a comment about this. Yeah, it's he does look weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's like he got into his mom's eyeshadow or something and went to town.
What figure is that?
It's a Super 7 Conan. I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
I don't know. Who wraps wire around their spear?
This is what I got to say about Super 7. So they'll make something that no one else makes, and that makes me want to go get it. That's the only thing. If it's something everyone else is making, then I'll go get it from somewhere else, like Turtles or Power Rangers or stuff like that. And even Conan, I could just go somewhere else and get Conan.
Well, yeah, especially because NECA's doing a Conan too.
See, now that's a different story. That's a different story.
It's like they picked the worst Conan that they could and then made it as bad as they could.
Well, and it's that, I think it's the comic book version, like the original comic book. It's styling
comics version.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but it's the joints just throw it like way out in that like weird sculpt, and I don't understand it at all.
I think they do some properties well, you know, like I think not that Simpsons. I don't even think they're making any of the Simpsons stuff anymore. But it's like I think they're perfect for like Simpsons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and they've got their hands on like just about every. Well, they probably do have their hands on every license you could possibly get. They got Transformers, Thundercats, like Pee-wee's Playhouse, like you name it. Like they fucking got it, especially in those little 5 POA figures. Like, is the price point high on them? Yes, but I usually wait for them to go on sale and then I buy them and cut their heads off. And like I think Pirate said it earlier in the comments that he would get the Beastie Boys figures and like put them on articulated bodies, right? And that's kind of getting more to the point where, like, I don't know, they do stuff like this, and like apparently, like it's not the best figure, but I would probably buy that Bruce Lee to pose. But then Eddie told me that he doesn't have like any articulation like whatsoever.
So what? Okay, so this is my thing. If you're gonna do wrestling, if you're gonna do martial artists, if you're gonna do stuff like that, why are you giving these people single joints? Why?
Yeah. Oh,
Why would you give
absolutely.
Bruce Lee single joints?
Because they're probably betting on people who are just going to keep them in the package.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
I'm just
Crazy
saying.
talk.
I'm just
Crazy
saying.
talk. That's crazy. I love you, Brian, but that's crazy talk.
I mean, I open
So
my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. I agree with you, but it's like that's a Super 7 is a niche company.
right.
Oh,
Right.
You know.
This is my
you know
only
what?
Super 7.
Just that
This and
wrestling.
Brian Myers. Yeah, Brian Myers. That's it.
You know what?
That's
You
all
know
I
what
got.
drives me absolutely mental about these Bruce Lee figures? If you're gonna put cloth goods on the fucking guy, why did you just attach it to his legs and make him little underwear? Like it's
I
not
don't know,
like
but
it's not one continuous pair of pants. It's like cloth legs on a cloth crotch with like, and you can still see like the joints and crap. It's like what the
if you're a fan of the dragon, you know that for sure that's not the dragon. That face is not the dragon. I don't care who. It's not.
Oh
That's
no
not
no!
Bruce Lee.
You know who it looks like? It looks more like Fei Long from Street Fighter.
Yeah. I
Who it
might
looks
as well go buy a Jada Toys Fei Long and customize them into Bruce Lee. It'll be better. More articulation, more everything.
That's who
like.
Fei Long is. You
Yeah.
know.
Basically, yeah, basically.
But yeah, well, the world builders like that we like mostly cater to on our shows will probably be more into like these 5 POA 3 3/4 one. I know Pirates is an avid not fan of 5 POA, but if I wanted Marty and Doc and Einstein just like chilling in a corner, why not? They don't have to move. They're not fighting anybody. So I don't know. But
I'm
I'm
typically,
calling chicken. You gotta have Marty McFly. He's got to be articulated. You can't just they give him the skateboard. Come on.
yeah.
Hot
No,
takes
it's
left and right.
go ahead, Brian.
I was gonna say I like the suit, the yellow suit. I mean, you could probably do something with that. Probably.
Oh, but have a bunch of like toxic waste workers or something.
Yeah,
Like,
something.
down in, like it.
Reaction does some like I think Reaction does helmeted figures or hooded figures a whole lot better than they do some of the other ones, you know. But
Oh yeah, like some of the face sculpts don't look great. Like that. That does not look like Michael J. Fox, and I would know because he's Canadian. So, and we all know exactly what they look like. But I don't
Their
know. It's like,
cartoon stuff is great. Their cartoon stuff is great. It's great.
my argument with that though is like the price point is like it's way out there for a figure, man. Like for like a 5 POA figure, like come on, like even the Force Awakens 5 POAs weren't that expensive. Like it's like you know what I mean, and that's like an established brand. You know,
Yeah,
we're
I
not
paid
talking
like
about
$20.
yes,
I think it was
$20.
$20 for Snake Plissken. That's
oh
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. No, that is for a 5
I'm
POA.
just gonna get the Marauder Snake Plissken because then I can bend him and pose him and yeah.
He's
Do
amazing.
whatever you want. But
You
I
know-
was talking. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
I was just gonna say, you know, some of their stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, $20 for some of those figures is kind of hard to get an ask for, but you know, you can find a lot of their stuff sometimes at a discount. You know, either on Amazon or some places like that. And if you can get something less than $15, I don't feel like that's that bad of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because where else are you going to get that figure potentially that you're looking for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and then you're getting the characters too. Like this next one, I want to get these guys and at least put the drummer on like an articulated body. Because I want Motley Crue like rocking out in my station somewhere. It's like fuck yeah.
I don't think Tommy Lee's anatomically correct, but let's keep going.
I had to clue into that where I was like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, how
It's
come
like,
his hog's not out? I don't understand.
yeah, why isn't he like fucking Pamela Anderson? Like, what's going on?
Come on, man.
I'm definitely getting those guys rip their heads off and like put them on like decent bodies. But I'll have to like duplicate that fishnet look and stuff like that. So we're getting into something here that's going to be like kind of a leading into a bit of a comparison. But we're talking Super 7, their TMNT line I was like, these look fine, but what the fuck is wrong with Michelangelo's face? Did someone hit him in the shovel right before they took this? Hit him in the head with a shovel, like right before they took this picture. He's like,
That's his pizza eating face.
I guess I look
Yeah, sure.
different when I eat pizza, but like he can do what he wants. No, I don't know, Lord of Thane, if it's sex doll lips.
That's a lot of teeth.
I don't know if that's what he's talking about. I just totally took it out of fucking context. Yeah, Wenzilla. Yeah, those Motley Crue guys are fucking cool. I want them. But no, that's fucking hilarious. I wish
I don't like these
they.
turtles.
Pirate says, "I wish they would make Teenage Mutant Ninja." What? That would cost a fortune, dude.
They did make those for the.
Oh, I think he's talking about
one.
scale. All right, I'm a dumbass because I thought he was talking about scale or like making them actual real world the height of a teenager. And I'm like, what? Why the fuck would you want that? But I think he's talking about like the scaling, which the other company we're going to talk about does that properly. Oh, that's a shitty picture. But yeah, so you get into their Super 7 line here, and I don't know. The figures look all right. Do they even scale with the NECA ones at all?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm asking the guy that like doesn't like Super 7 if he can tell me if
I think the Super 7 stuff is bigger.
Oh, okay.
It might be, yep.
Yeah, I
don't know, but that metalhead does not look like a metalhead I would buy anyways.
No,
that's a different version metalhead though.
So the thing is that Super 7 had to do it Playmate style, and then NECA's actually doing it cartoon style.
Right.
So it all depends on what you want. I want cartoon accuracy. It's just like the argument about the Vans. There's like 16 Vans out right now, and everybody argues about which is the best. I'm gonna say NECA because cartoon accuracy, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
But well, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but that's kind of interesting because that is kind of like a counterpoint to what I'm gonna like kind of bring up when we get into the NECA slides here. But Brian, what was your point?
Oh, I was just gonna say. Well, I was just gonna say. Tell me that dude doesn't look like a badass.
That's great.
That was one figure I almost bought just because it was so like nostalgic for me. What are they, Tricerians or something like that? I can't remember. Triceratons, and it's a dinosaur. It's a big, giant, bustling.
It's a really excellent figure, man.
And that's the comic book version of the Triceraton too. That's
yeah. It's look. I got the animated version. And he's okay, but that dude is like, it's like comparing, it's, something for a kid versus something like, for an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. There's like no kid alive like right now that even knows probably what the original TMNT comic books were like, unless they somehow source them, which I doubt they would anyways. But yeah, rolling into more of the NECA TMNT stuff, they seem to kind of branch out a little bit more. Like, this is an awful picture, but these movie turtles are like great. Like, I think they're just like absolutely fucking perfect.
They're
amazing. If the movie's your jam. But I think arguably their turtles, like I love their animated turtles. They look so good. Like they look like they just popped right out of like the Saturday morning cartoon screen.
So you got to remember, in the cartoon they were darker green, and then so NECA gave us both. They gave us promotional, like what's the word I'm looking for? Merchandise turtles, which they were light green, and then they gave us cartoon accurate turtles, which were the dark green.
Yeah. So the merchandise turtles, did they actually make like Donatello was brown and like all that shit?
No, they're just the lighter green
color.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they went with like the original like cartoon styles. But yeah, here's like quite a spread. But that's what I mean. Like they do these deep cuts. Like they've got like the weird like Shredder clones. They've got the comic book version of Ray Fillet. They've got like Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady. Like that's like some pretty crazy, super deep, and that even like that Ghost Samurai from that one episode, like that, it's crazy. Like, but they're leading.
That's not, and they have some ones that are cooler than that, in my opinion. That, you know,
Pirates.
the four-armed roach guy, I think it is. I can't remember his name, but
not
it's
Baxter, right?
No, not Baxter. It's like this huge dude. He's like built, and he's got like, I think he's a roach. I think, but he came with I think it was a 2-pack.
You're not talking about Scumbug, are you? He's got a blue shirt that's kind of ripped.
Does he get 4 arms?
He's got 2 bigger arms than the 2 little ones that come out of his guts, kind of.
I don't know. It might be. I'd have to search. I can't remember the guy's name. I never bought that. I was buying a lot of the cartoon 2-packs, but towards the end that one came out, and I was kind of done with it. But I kicked myself because that one figure, that whatever that guy was, he looked pretty badass, and I never pulled the trigger on him.
Yeah. Oh, Red Kanata. Yeah, we're on the same page, man. Usagi Ojimbo
yeah.
is like my favorite Turtles characters. I have almost
the year the Rabbit just came out. The year the Rabbit just came out. So if you're a Usagi fan, go get that 4-pack. It's every Usagi ever.
The guy does it have Space Usagi too?
No,
Space cartoon.
It doesn't have Space one, I don't think.
No, Space was a single release. Space was a single release. It has comic
Young
book
version?
Usagi first appearance Usagi, the original, and what else? Correct me.
They
now,
have a young version of Usagi.
Right.
On there of that 4-pack. There's a young version, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised because NECA likes to put like the kid characters into a pack, call it an extra figure.
Also, on the topic, I think Target is about to have their I forgot what it's called, NECA Fest or whatever. I think in first or second week in April, maybe.
Oh, you guys get a NECA Fest? No fair.
It's their own in-store toy con type thing.
Collectors
Collector
Collectors Con? I think it's
Collectors Con, yeah. Not NECA Fest. That
okay, yeah, maybe not NECA Fest, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's great. That's cool.
But that's when they put out their most of the turtle stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. See, I never put like, I don't know, you gotta pick and choose when you're collecting, and that's NECA Turtles was like one of the ones that I was like, no, it was like actually it was a choice between that and this line here. I ended up going and collecting the NECA Gargoyles over the Turtles. Just because I was like, well, I can do one or the other, and I already have a shitload of Ninja Turtle stuff. So, no, I love these figures, man. Like, see that claw on the wing there? When I got mine, I was pulling its head off, and my hand slipped, and that claw on Goliath's wing gashed the side of my finger wide open, man. I should have sued them.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Like, it's free NECA figures for life or something like that. But, no, man, this line is so fucking good. Like, I love it. Like those robotic gargoyles would be great. And then like you can use them as like giant enforcers in a 1/18th world and stuff too. But yeah, do you have many of these, Eddie? Do you pretty much have the whole line in the behind you there, don't you?
Except for the metal Goliaths, the robots. I don't have those, and I don't have Xanatos in armor. I have him just regular like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got that. No, I've got 2 of the Steel Clan. I had to get 2 of them when they came out. I was like, yeah. But I think.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Brian. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't know. I don't think I got to watch this show when I was growing up. I don't know if I was just missing it or whatever. I remember seeing it a couple times, but I love this wave. And if I had excess money, I definitely would have got these figures. You know, especially the I'd call it the dog, but you know
Bronx. I love
Bronx.
Yeah, that was the one I almost pulled the trigger on just to try to put it into, 1/18th world. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
It's good, Josh. It's good after a little warming up.
he likes that Xanatos dude or whatever. But no, I just got my Xanatos today. And it's funny, I love this like 90s mullet he's got. He's got the business up front and the ponytail, like the party in the back kind of thing. But it's like just screams like nostalgic gargoyles. I think he cut the ponytail off later when he was a good guy. Or spoiler alert for a 30-year-old cartoon, he does turn into a good guy. So, but no, Brian, like if you ever go on Disney Plus, man, like the series is worth a watch, man. It's like it's for a Disney show. It's fucking dark. Like they kill people and like, but I was shocked. As like when I was younger watching it, I had no idea. Didn't even like connect it with Disney at all. And then all of a sudden I saw like the Disney thing at the end of the episode. I was like, what the fuck? But I think my favorite figure in the line so far has been old man fucking Swordy Poke here. I can't remember his name off the top of my head now.
I'll let you have it. Go ahead. You got this.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. It
starts Hudson. With the H.
It's Hudson. I was thinking of the other guy. But no, this has probably been my favorite release so far in the line is Hudson. I love that. He's still got the old
badass.
Oh yeah, dude. That weapon and stuff's cool. But yeah, no,
I'm just curious how they're gonna release his closed wings. I don't think they have any more human characters to make.
Oh yeah, because I got Xanatos came with Damona's wings, and then the Elisa comes with Brooklyn's wings.
Right.
Yeah, she comes with Brooklyn's wings. Wait, there's I don't know. There's still the pack though. Remember those guys from the cartoon? They were like animal themed cyborg warriors.
Oh yeah.
And then they've still got Cold Stones coming out at some point too. They announced him in that Toy Fair magazine. So we've still got Cold Stone coming. And then my only complaint with this line is it's coming slow. Like it's really, really slow compared to the rest of their lines. Like Turtles, they'll just pound them out. And then Gargoyles, it's like, fuck, like we're still waiting on the announcement for the next wave. Like all we know is it's probably gonna have Cold Stone in it. He was announced like over a year ago. But I don't know. It's like
we're getting the silver. What was his name? Broadway's robot
version.
He's a detective. When Broadway's a detective.
Oh, we're getting that one.
Yeah, the silver something. Silver. I can't remember.
Oh, not Silver Sentinel or something stupid. How was that? Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
Not Silver Hawk, but it could be.
Well, NECA's doing Silverhawks, aren't they? I don't know.
Super 7 or it was Super 7.
Oh, Super 7's Silverhawks, right? I don't know. That's I wasn't exposed to that Silverhawk show.
I never heard of Silverhawks until last year. Never fucking heard of them before. I've heard of that. I thought I heard every 80s cartoon all the way to the obscure, and then all of a sudden everybody was talking about Silverhawks like it was a thing, and they're like, you remember this, right? And I'm like, no, I fucking don't.
I got an obscure one for you. So you know how Nacelle is making the Biker Mice from Mars?
Yes, sir.
So the rumor is that they're going to make the Cowboys of Moon Mesa.
Yes. I don't think that's a rumor. I think that was confirmed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm in love. Thank you.
What about Jace and the Wheeled Warriors?
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
But
I only know, like, a lot of these. Oh, go ahead, Brian. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
I was just going to say it was these vehicles. I think they had these plants as the vehicles had like long vines and stuff, and they had stuff that you could cut through vegetation and stuff. I can't really remember exactly what it was about, but they had vehicles that cut and sawed and did stuff.
Yeah, no, and a lot of these, like, I had not heard of a lot of like weird 80s cartoons until I started watching Toy Galaxy on I guess it's called Secret Galaxy now on YouTube, where he just recaps different series and stuff like that over the years. But the one I totally had forgotten about was Inhumanoids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's obscure,
man. Falcon, by the way, the Silver Falcon. The Silver Falcon.
Oh, it's a Silver Falcon. Okay, you redeemed yourself, Eddie. all good, buddy.
I had to look it up. I'm sorry.
So Silverhawks
yeah.
was out with Thundercats in those days, right?
Silverhawks was actually made by LGN. They were or LJN. They were the same, and the same company produced the cartoon. So of course now all the fans think that Silverhawks and Thundercats are in the same universe, which makes sense, I guess. But I don't know. Silverhawks. Go ahead. Yeah.
Can I answer Pirate's question? I think it's 5K Toys that does the Centurions. I think it's 5K Toys.
Oh, the Repops. Yeah, they did the Centurion, or what do they call them? Something Warriors or something. Whatever they got to do to get around the copyright. But no, it's yeah. But so many like properties they tap into, but they seem to like fuck it up all the time.
Ramen Toys. There you go.
Ramen Toys. But the last NECA series I think I want to talk about here is this is an awful picture probably. I don't know why I did that. But the NECA Predator stuff, like I've got like a love-hate relationship with it because I love the sculpts. But to this day, they are the most fragile fucking things you could ever put in your collection. Like you look at them the wrong way and like the guy's hand breaks off. And I don't know what, like they fall more than 5 feet, something's breaking. It's going to be their neck ball, their foot, their arm's going to snap off. Like I've got quite a few in my collection, and probably at least 5 or 6 of them have like glued on appendages from falling on the floor.
It seems nobody can make a sturdy NECA, or not even NECA, a sturdy Predator or Alien. When McFarlane was making them, they were fragile as hell. NECA's making them. Sure, you can get the old, what was it, the old Chapman ones, but again, super limited on the articulation, only a single colorway. Like it's not a collector-based line. So at least in my experience, I haven't had any bad luck with the high-op Predators. I baby them, of course, because I recognize that they're that thin at that scale. But like, you just can't. NECA's stuff is just, it's Leonard, but it was sturdy, but it's cartoonized. Like all of it's like cartoon proportions, hero proportions instead of scale.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Whereas these are scale.
Well, and like you said too, they do that like singular color palette. Like obviously they're not going to put a lot of like, but it's like green body, silver, and then maybe a little splash of brown here and there, right? But I don't know they'd be a customizer's dream if you wanted to customize.
I just want all the Dutch figures.
Yeah, man, I was loving that when I saw that the heat signature.
I just want all the Dutch figures.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of them, but no, I don't have this heat signature one. I thought that was like such a cool idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
No, I like it.
I've got this guy. And
ooh, what's that? A bull? Is that what alien is that, dude? That's cool.
It's basically one of the recolors. I can't remember. I cannot remember what the name of this one was, but they had 3 of them. The Chrysalis one, and there was 2.
Oh, were they the ones from the arcade game? Because there was 2.
Yeah,
there was Dutch and Land.
This one was a different color. Like I think it was more of a gray when they originally released it, and then it's more of a blue because one of them's a pink. The other one was kind of a pinker color. And so I bought this about 3 years ago, and I was super careful with it because, man, I was like, I'd heard, like, it was my only alien I have. And so I heard how fragile they are. But honestly, this guy has been pretty good. I mean, I haven't had any issues with him. I was very, very careful. And then I've kind of like, well, I've had him for a while. I'm going to start moving him around and stuff. And so you just can't, like, force anything,
Well, and I agree with Red Canada here too, except the higher Predators' heads pop off really easy, at least the 2 that I have do. Because I now in my setup, since Carl Weathers died, I've got Carl Weathers hanging out with both my Predators just as kind of a goofy little thing in the station. But I found their heads like pop off like so easy. And yeah, Red Canada.
Like the Witch Doctor Predator that came out not too long ago was really nice.
Dude, that's a beautiful one. But I was gonna say this Alien versus. I loaded an emulator on my computer just so I could play this game like once more. So I used to hammer quarters into it into the arcade back in the day because they had these levels too. I think where there was another Alien one where it had like shooting levels, and then it was like the side-scrolling beat 'em up games. That was my jam back in the day, man. Turtles, Simpsons, uh, yeah.
X-Men.
Oh fuck yeah, X-Men. And then what's the one? Streets of Rage was one. And then what's the other one?
Double Dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Double
Fuck
Dragon.
yeah.
What's the other one where Capcom made it and it had like Hagar, the big dude, and it had like Cody and the ninja dude, and you could pick up big pipes and just hammer people over the head with them? Oh, Streets of Rage. I already said that one. What the hell was it? Oh, Fatal Fury?
Fighters? Something Fighters?
Was it? I thought it was Fatal Fury.
It could be
Or
Fatal
Final
Fury. I
Fight.
don't know.
It was fucking Final Fight. That's what it was.
Something Fight. I knew it was
It
something
was,
Fight.
yeah. It's always something fight. Final Fight, Final something, Final whatever. But I guess we can. Oh, go ahead, Eddie.
Damn, it just slipped my mind. You brought up the video game. You just said it.
Double
It
Dragon.
just left my head.
Streets of Rage, Final Fight.
Streets of Rage. What's their name? Makes great figures for them, by the way.
Have they done the kangaroo? Have they done the kangaroo guy yet? From Streets of Rage?
No.
No?
No.
I think he was in Streets.
I can't remember the name of the company. I can't remember. Never mind. Continue.
No, not Fatal Fluffies from G.I. Joe. Yeah.
Yes, Fatal Fluffies, great episode.
Yeah, Pirates. I'm with you, man. Freaking, that was the best.
Storm Collectibles. Thank you, Ray Canada.
I'll load up the emulators on my computer for our trip there, Pirates. When we go to the States, I'll throw them on my laptop. We can play X-Men in the hotel.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna load it up with like side-scrolling beat 'em up games and just get like drunk or something and play them. I don't know. But to see what goes on. I'm not sure what America's all about, so I gotta like.
And all those games had the same jump style.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, where they tuck like who jumps and tucks their knees into their chest when they jump? Yeah. Oh yeah, the kick. But when they jump, yeah, they tuck their knees into their chest or their stomach when they jump. I'm like, nobody jumps like that unless you're jumping over something. But nobody can jump 4 feet in the air either, 8 feet or whatever the hell it was. But then it's like I remember playing them and like you would just wait for that super gauge to fill up. I'm like, oh, you're fucking dead now, man. I got my super move back. Fucking toast. But yeah, I don't know. It's cut down to start laying there with all the side-scrolling video games, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny to think that that was your jam, was just playing the same game over and over and over.
That's all we had.
Yeah, I guess I was
always down to play Shredder's Revenge. By the way, if anybody's down, I'm always down.
Oh, dude, yeah, I just rammed through that with my son. Me and my son played it, and then Dad got the DLC and crap, so we could get Usagi. But no, that's a killer game too. If anyone wants to play that. Well, yeah, getting towards the end of the show here. If you guys want to pick up some merch or become a Patreon, you can check out our YouTube pages. You can also check out the link here. TeePublic, we got WMC stuff. Fammon's got stuff. Eddie's got stuff. Brian does not have anything because he's in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Maybe someday.
Someday you'll have an
Audi shirts, man. We need some Audi shirts. We do.
But yeah, definitely. And then if you want to go over and do the World Makers Consortium Patreon, go back and watch Whip Wednesday last Wednesday night. Lord of Thane kind of went over some of the stuff that you get in your bonus pack for being a top tier Patreon. We really really appreciate it. Just help keeping the lights on and getting StreamYard paid for so we can bring you more than 4 guests and 2 administrators. So, yeah, I don't have anything really. Does anybody want to add anything before we shut her down for the night?
Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Bob and I are going to do another Eagle Force talk stream Sunday night.
Nice.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Famine Studios Live. Tune in.
You could always catch me here. and on Friday, World Makers Consortium for life. So there you go.
Oh, brother.
Too sweet.
And yeah, I'll make the announcement who the guests are going to be for the show on Friday. I'm just kind of finalizing some stuff. And then yeah, going forward for there, trying to get some of the undiscovered people on, try and get back and revisit some of the older stations that we had on earlier because obviously everyone makes improvement. But I think that's going to wrap it up for the night. Thanks, boys, for coming and hanging out for the hour, and everybody else, take it easy.